Hi Zoe, hi YouTube friends! Right, there's going to be glaring spotlights on my book because I'm currently upstairs hiding from children because they are noisy, and I've had to put the light on because it is grey today. Good old England. So as you can see, there is going to be magical spotlights, so I hope I'm not blinding anybody. Anyway, get into it. This is my journal update for the week starting. I can't remember. This is rubbish, isn't it? Oh, right, Tuesday the 17th, so it must be the 16th. 16th, we'll go with. Right. Okay, so what went on? I cleaned the house. Surprised. So I cleaned the house and I did a bit more in my Halloween junk journal, which is coming along terrifically. I'm really enjoying it. There will be an update, and I received happy mail from Ali, and it was like she knew I was doing my junk journal, and it is fabulous, and I was so excited when I opened it and saw all these Halloween stickers. Look how groovy these are. So I was like, oh wow. Yes, Ali, you can probably see I have used some, but you will get to see them. They are currently in my journal, so I couldn't wait to do the video and not use some, so they have gone. So she gave me those. And she gave me, look at all these little cute stickers. Are they lush? So they will be for planner usage, I'm sure. I love them. Oh, they're so brilliant. And a little bit of a vintage ephemera. My husband was quite taken with this one when he saw it. It's like, oh, I like that. I was like, where would you use it? He goes, I don't know, I just like it. A bit weird, wasn't it? And then this little guy here. Ooh, and it says on the back, the hardest years are those between 6 and 60. Yep, I agree with that. And then a bit more vintage ephemera here, and this one is a bit Christmassy. Christmassy gift ideas. So I'm just reading it as well. I bet you're reading it too. Yep, that one. And then I love this. This was the postcard that Ali sent me, and she's wrote her letter on the back, which is for me, not for you. And look at this. She's put on there, a photographer was going round and asking people to empty their houses, all their possessions. So that is this person's possessions, all outside. That's just bizarre, isn't it? Absolutely bizarre. So, thanks Ali, this is fantastic. I love all of this, and I couldn't believe when I opened it and there was those Halloween stickers. I was like, have to use those. But all the other little bits, so appreciated. Thank you ever so much. Love those little stickers and stuff. So moving on, yep, so we've got the happy mail from Ali, and we watched iZombie, which is on Netflix, which I'm so into. I'm addicted to it, and had soup for dinner. I just popped this little woman here as well because she looks a bit zombified, having a big stare, and the stamp from Ali's letter. And then on Tuesday, can you guess where we went? We went to Harry Potter Studios for little boy's birthday. I mean, it was his birthday the week before, but what I bought him for it. So I've got this little postcard here, and our tickets. And so I put that we had a fantastic day at Harry Potter Studios. We arrived early, so we went into Watford to find some food. We actually had some food in a range there because that was the only car parking we could find. I just had a jacket potato, and I didn't even get to have a look in the foreign range. Well, not foreign, London range, because it was just time to eat, and then we had to go there. So this is the photographs on this page are not great because my printer is dying. So keep getting brain fuzz. That's why I'm in an ahhing. Exactly. So this is myself, little boy, and my mother-in-law Anita, outside the Harry Potter studios. I said our tickets. This little thing here, you probably can't see it. You can probably just see it in print. As you go around the Harry Potter studios, there's like embossing stamps almost. Is bossing the right word? Possibly. You probably know what I'm on about. And you can do the stamp. Well, they're meant to give all the children like this little book so they can go around doing it. But for some reason, they didn't give Loki one. Luckily, we found one on the floor that someone had abandoned. But until that point, I was just doing these stamps on a bit of paper I had in my rucksack. So I've kept those, because you keep everything, don't you? Pictures on this side I shall move you over to. As I said, they are not great quality. So first one is Loki and myself in the Great Hall with all the pumpkins above us. It was decorated so lovely. This is my husband, Gerard, and he is standing in front of the Ravenclaw sort of plaque and uniform and everything, because he is Ravenclaw. Oh, grab it. Cough. Excuse me. A tickle came. Go on again. Sorry about that. God. Don't know where that came from. I'll be using me butterbeer mug to go get some water in a minute. Right, another one of those embossed things. Myself. This is the Gryffindor stuff, because I am Gryffindor. Little boy in the hall with the pumpkins. And we took a picture of him as well, opposite the Hufflepuffle stuff. God, I will be able to talk again in a minute, if I haven't died by the end of the video. And then here, we stopped at the flying car to take a picture. I nearly rolled out. The flying car is obviously on the floor, and there's seats inside, but they're on coasters. And I didn't realise. I sat on mine and nearly rolled out the door and away, which made Loki laugh. We saw the Hogwarts Express, and this is Loki doing the 9 3/4, where you can disappear into the wall. So he was having a picture there. And then Jared and Loki having a rest. We had these iPods with earphones that gave you all information as you went around. You don't have to have that, but I bought the deluxe tickets that had that and the guidebook. So gave us a bit more information, which was really interesting. Especially I was interested in the wands part and the animals that they use. They had to have 60 different owls to do all the different tricks, which is loads. And this is probably not the correct number, but I think Harry Potter got through 80 different wands because he kept on using them as drumsticks. So it was all little things like that, which was interesting as we were going round. And we also had butterbeer. So I got Loki the very expensive butterbeer that was in the butterbeer tanker that you could take home. £6, but you get to keep the tanker. I had one as well, and Jared just had his in a normal throwaway cup. Not splashing out on the man. The man can buy his own tanker if he wants it. Anyway, he had that. Loki also had the butterbeer ice cream. He loved all of it. Generally at these places it is a little bit of a rip-off, but I knew it was coming, so I did budget, and he loved the butterbeer and the butterbeer ice cream. I imagine if you make it at home, because technically all the butterbeer is like cream soda with like cream and butterscotch. And I imagine if you made it at home, you could make it a bit more substantial. I'll find the recipe. That's why I got the cups, because I thought I could make it at home for Loki. And on the way back, we had KFC, which does not sound exciting, does it, people? But I never get KFC. Yes, to the Americans, we have KFC in England. Not a problem. They are everywhere, like Burger King, everywhere. Only problem is, the KFC in Weston-super-Mare is a 1-star dive that is vile. Vile, vile, vile. Would not go anywhere near it, because we had it once and it was soaking in oil. So much so it went almost through the bucket. So we generally don't have KFC because it's manky in Weston. So when we saw a KFC on the way home, we were like, yep, that's what we're having. So it finished off the day quite nicely as well. So that was that day. Wednesday, I received a wonderful happy mail from Karen. Such a surprise. Well, almost a surprise, because she did message me to say about postage, but I'd totally forgotten about that. So I was like, oh, happy mail week. So I have got the stuff that Karen sent me, and I was like, wow. Wow, Karen. So I'm just going to show you her envelope first of all, because cover-up dresses. So I love Karen's envelopes. Look at all this stuff on here that I'm going to have to peel up. I'll show you the back as well. So there. Hold on, covering the dresses there. Look. It's absolutely chock-a-block with stuff. So I'm just reading. So love from your axe murderer. I didn't read that before, Karen. It says love from your axe murderer. Kind of appropriate for Halloween. Oh, brilliant. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to be obviously peeling all that off, Karen, because all the Halloween stuff I can use on my next journal page, because that will be Halloween week. And then what she actually sent me, little note there that I'm going to stick in here in a minute. She sent me these two here that I'm going to put in, I'm going to sort of cut round and put in my journal, my Halloween journal, junk journal, like in pockets so that it can bring them out. So I've already got a plan for those. You may notice I have started using the stickers already. Yet again, same as Ali's, I couldn't wait. But look, I love these. Absolutely gorgeous stickers. Very, very taken with this mummy here. He's so lush. He's so lush. And then these ones here. You do spoil me. Absolutely spoil me. And then these ones here, which are just fantastic. Loving him. He will be being used most definitely. I love all of them. Absolutely wonderful. This one here, which has come out of the packaging, you see, because I had to use this one here. That one was already gone in the junk journal. So, but all these will be being used, and if not, next year project. But wow, absolutely wow. I love all of them. Thank you so much, Karen. They're lush, absolutely lush stickers. You have so much more exciting stickers than we do over there. So yeah, thank you ever so much. I said really, really appreciated. Ali, really, really appreciated. Having a happy mail week. So that was a great start to that day. I took Loki for his haircut, and the lady at the hairdressers, not the actual hairdresser, another one, said that she'd been to the Harry Potter in Florida. And it was absolutely amazing. Grumpy now. How am I going to get to Florida? Little boy was like, I want to go to Florida. I was like, yeah, that's not happening. I'd have to save a little bit. And also, it'd only be Loki and I that were going, because we're the only Harry Potter mad people, and couldn't get my husband all the way over there. So, oh, Elizabeth, we could be on our way to you. Off we come. Don't joke, we'll be on your doorstep. No, we won't. I wouldn't do that to you. But yeah. So Florida, apparently, because the studios we went to is like sort of like behind the scenes of how the films are made. But apparently the one in Florida is more, you're in Harry Potter world and you can go in the shops and stuff like that. So never mind. And then I caught up with my journal, and sorry if I'm bouncing because I'm on the bed, and we watched more of iZombie. As I said, I'm absolutely addicted. So I have this stamp here from Karen's Happy Mail, little journal book with little pens here to show that, and this lovely zombie dead sticker to indicate iZombie. Thursday I went to work. I'm going to put like a little bike every time I'm going to work now to indicate, because I ride my little bike, although I'm not riding my bike because it still has a puncture. I'm riding Jared's bike with the millions of gears, but it's quite quick. So Thursday went to work, came home and did the journal video. So got this little clapperboard here to show the journal video. I did some more in my Halloween junk journal because I had fantastic Happy Mail from Karen and Ali, so I had to do more in it. And we watched Maze Runner. Saw this in a magazine, it had to come in the evening. And there's just to indicate that I was doing a bit more of my Halloween junk journal. And then Friday I did my Tesco's online shop, which is actually this picture here that indicates that. Caught up with my planner, and I've just popped this in. For probably a week and a half, I've been having the same OCD dream. It's more like a nightmare. I'm sorting out something. I don't know what I'm sorting out. I think it's something to do with colours or cards or something. Well, I'm sorting out them, and I've got to put them in order, or OCD them, and then I'm doing it for ages in this dream, and then I wake up. That's real life. I wake up and then I'm like, oh, thank goodness that's over, and then I go back to sleep, and then I carry on this dream. And a week and a half I've been having this dream, and it's, as I said, it's something to do with colours or cards or something. It's doing my nut in, absolutely doing my nut in. So I've put this very grumpy woman in her bed, because that's me at night time at the moment with this stupid dream. And then Saturday, Sally had told me about this garden centre in Cheddar that has a works inside it that has different stuff than our works. So Jared took me there, but all the roads were closed to Cheddar because they're doing road works. So we had to go on a magical tour. So I got this lady here with her map and her car, because we were going all over the place trying to get to it. We eventually did it, thank goodness we have sat nav on our phones, isn't it? We got there, and I bought a couple of things, not loads. So I'll just show you what I got. I got this Winter Wonderland paper pad, because I'm going to be doing some more of those Christmas pockets, and I am going to be making a video. So bear with me, Ali. There will be a loaded pockets sort of, shall I go with tutorial? Probably not, because it's probably going to go horribly wrong and you're not going to learn anything from me. So feel free to go Google it. Well, not Google it, YouTube it, if you want to know how to do loaded pockets. But I will be making a video, and I just thought this Christmas pad was pretty nice for £2. So I got that. And I also picked up this classic vintage paper pad that was £1. Just have a little flip through there. It's got some nice bits here, and I am quite interested in doing an Alice in Wonderland junk journal, so I thought maybe some of these might come in handy for that. And I also picked up these like Christmassy stamps for £1. I picked up something else, but I'm not telling you what that one is because that's a present. It should have all come to, with the other thing, a bit more than, £4, £5, £6, something like that. But it actually came with my works card to 25p. So, absolute bargain. Well worth it. So, 25p I paid for all that. And then we went to, not the same garden centre, there's another garden centre that we like, and we went there and we had their big breakfast, because they have a cafe in there that has homemade cakes and does homemade big breakfasts and, and homemade like comfort food. So we stopped in there and had their big breakfast, which was super, super nice. Later that day I went to work. On Sunday, I was having a bit of a lazy day. We watched The Babysitter on Netflix, which is like a silly horror. Anita came over because she had brought train tickets for me for the Christmas markets. Yay! So I've put this one in because I'll have to start saving, get some money together to spend at the Christmas markets. We're going on 27th of November to Bath because they have really good ones. And then lastly, I've just put this little picture in here because I found this. This was this from that jigsaw puzzle book again. This is my ideal home. I'd really like this. Shall I zoom you in? I really like that. I like the style of that house. I like the fact that there's mountains in the background because I love a mountain view. Bit of water. Loki would love a bit of water outside so you could have like ducks and, catch fish and all sorts. And there's obviously some woodland, and I just really, really like that house. So when I never win the lottery, because I don't do the lottery, because I don't gamble, I will still never have that. If I fall into some money somewhere, keep an eye out, people. That's where I want to live. So yeah, I thought that finished that page quite nicely. So if you have liked this, please like. Feel free to comment and subscribe. And I hope everyone's having a super duper day. And bye.